Honestly, I haven't traveled to Detroit in over a year. I used to go frequently to Detroit. It just seems like there's a lot of uncertainty at the border and in the major cities. So it's just a risk that at this point is unnecessary, and my family and I aren't ready to take yet. We miss it. We miss it like heck because there's a lot to do over there. A lot of fun, a lot of stuff that we don't have immediately in Windsor. So it's been challenging, but yeah, it's not a risk we're willing to take yet. Entertainment for sure. I mean, Detroit has some of the best concert venues in the world, and of course, like it's built on a history of music. So we miss that a lot. We're sports fans, so it's too bad not going over to see professional teams. Earlier on, in the last 6 months in this current U.S. administration, there were a number of stories, at least on this side of the border, about people being stopped while crossing and detained for a number of hours, even just locally. And then of course you hear the more tragic stories of people being detained and transported somewhere else. So that's one of the risks. And then we obviously haven't seen anything the degree of Minnesota happening in Detroit, but that's maybe maybe I'm being overcautious, but that fear seems to be looming and not something that we want to chance.
I'm going to be honest, before 2016, I went regularly.
Okay.
Every other weekend, at least, to go shopping or get oysters or go see a game or a concert. I have not been since 2018. For very specific reasons. I don't recognize the country anymore. Just with like everything that's going on in like Minnesota with like ICE and stuff like that, the current administration. When I was younger, specifically in my 20s and like an older teenager, I wanted to live there. I wanted to live in New York. I have family that lives in New York, and I'm at this point in my life uninterested in going back until there are real changes that you can see. And it's out of fear. You know what I mean? I don't think we're necessarily better than them. It's just from a place of fear. The current administration needs to go. I think, we all agree that a lot of them need to go to prison, especially in light of the release of, as you know, the Epstein files. I just think they're criminals